What's up? RageWin578 here, and welcome back to Skyrim. Okay. I gotta go ahead and apologize for today's episode because I know I'm just gonna do it. Oh, I've only got maybe 5 hours of sleep last night. And I know a lot of people are gonna be, well, I sleep about 3 hours, and I go just fast. Well, bro, I know, I can't live a day with with no less than 7 hours of sleep. I stayed up last night, right, and I watched one of the coolest freaking movies I've ever seen. Alright, imagine The Punisher meets Bruce Lee. Yeah, doesn't that sound freaking awesome, right? There's a movie called The Raid, and I watched the sequel as well. It's an Indonesian movie, so if you're not afraid to watch like a foreign movie, you know, with subtitles at all, then I highly recommend you watch it. Plus, if you like martial arts movies, it's basically about a special like police force team gets assigned to, well, they didn't even actually get assigned to, but you know, that'll be revealed in the movie. Basically, a whole team of police force goes into like an abandoned like apartment complex or hotel-ish thing, something like that, and they basically get trapped like inside a gang territory, and yeah, and it becomes all about survival. It's such a good movie. Go watch it. I highly recommend it. But yeah, I basically watched that in the sequel last night. And yeah, for some reason I like when I try going to bed, I could not sleep. It's like I just close my eyes and I'm just living like the day or the night. It was just one of those nights. So I'm gonna be pretty fucked up in this episode, but yeah, that's it. Anyways, oh, and then one more thing before we start the episode. I know we gotta get going, but just give me some time, alright, please. Also, Kickstarter down below for Sherlock Holmes Awakend. If you're interested, if you like and enjoy the Sherlock games, or you like watching them, link down in the description below to help kickstart the next game. We've already reached our goal to make the game and all that stuff, but there are more goals to be completed. We've already reached where we can be able to play as Watson, our homie. Right now we are trying to go for, we're trying to achieve a goal to where it's...
Come here a second.
Hold up, fam. Bitch. God, I hate when people ruin my intro. So we're trying to reach this goal where we have more expanded NPC dialogues and real world physical objects like movements and, you know, shit like that. Yeah. that's what we're trying to reach to. We got a few more days to go. But yeah, again, if you like to support it, if you like Sherlock Holmes, link down in the description below. Also, these guys are the devs of the Sherlock Holmes game, are in Ukraine. We know what's going on in Ukraine. It's hard times over there. Hard time for everyone down there or up there. What? No, over there. I don't think they're up or down below there. Oh, fuck it. Whatever. Anyways, yeah. So yeah. Hey, show some support and show some love. So, anyways, all right. Let's go ahead and start this video. So last episode, we snuck into a honeycomb beehive place, whatever, and got some stuff. We pretty much did it stealthily, except Zargo, for, you know, being a Khajiit and being sneaky, pretty much got caught, you know, like, a lot at the end. So eventually I told him to piss off, and now we are basically going to be rocking this story solo, which is pretty scary, but we'll find our work around it. I mean, it's nothing's impossible, it's just challenging. So, anyways, you know, we got a special weapon right here called the difficulty. Oh wait, I was always playing on novice. Wait, hold up, was I always playing on? Oh fuck. Alright, whatever. Anyways, let's continue. So, we got our next episode where we finally, or next missions where we'll finally be speaking to Maven Blackbriar. Who is Maven Blackbriar? Well, she's a powerful Jarl of Riften because I made her Jarl back in the Dragonborn quest line. Yeah, but she has powerful ties to the Thieves Guild, and she has her own thing of mercenaries. We found a mercenary lodge called Maven Blackbriar Mercenary Lodge or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, per powerful woman, You fuck with her, you die. Something like that. So let's go ahead and read it. I've been sent to. I'm not gonna do it. Boy. I've been sent to speak to Maven Blackbriar, head of the wealthiest and most influential family in Riften. According to Brynjolf, she has the job utmost important for me. I need to follow her direction to the letter. Speak to Maven Blackbriar. Alright, let's go do it. Wait, what's this? Oh, yeah, there's another thing. We picked up one hill. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the book out of here. Alright. I think pretty soon we should go ahead and start this mysterious quest about this why there's a dead body over here. Let's do that after we talk to Maven. Should be, yeah. So once again, it's the newly found, the new-ish found. We all love Lipton. So, what do you think, folks? You gonna be nice to me? She'll be like, oh, Thief, you're so manly. No, she won't. Let's see if I can get past you, by the way. What's up, guys?
Ain't no doubt about it. Thieves Guild is back.
Yeah.
Got Riften in their
Just
grip.
gonna go walk in and
Citizen.
talk to Maven Blackbriar. Okay, I wasn't told not to. You know what? Speaking of which, I will go in here. And there is no stone of Baron's Eye. Okay. Alright. Oh, but I ain't supposed to be on. We're going to the Joust Chamber. Ooh, kinky. I wonder what kind of stuff's gonna be hidden up here. Damn it. There we go. Oh! Hey, Maven! Funny seeing you out here. I wasn't here to steal anything or anything.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive.
I'm the best at what I do.
Is that confidence I hear? Or is it arrogance? Strange how often they're confused. You have to understand. It's been a long time since Brynjolf sent me anyone I can rely on.
You have no faith in the guild?
Faith? I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area.
Well, you won't have a problem with me.
I hope not. This is an important job. I have a competitor called HonningBrew Meadery that I want to put out of business. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly.
And where do I begin?
Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Machius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Who runs the show at HonningBrew Meadery?
Some layabout named Sabjorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now.
Sabjorn seems more than just a friendly competition.
Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabjorn get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market, and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly.
So, get rid of him, and he's no longer a threat.
Exactly. With Sabjorn in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No more competition.
Why strike now, then?
The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabjorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that. One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will be sorry.
Alright, well, we got our mission now, so we gotta go all the way to White Room, but you know what, before we actually head there, I forgot that we kicked up an extra job because I don't know why I did so. I mean, in the last episode, like, oh yeah, we're totally gonna ignore it, guys. So we did an extra burglary job for
You're looking a little rough around the edges. You feeling all right?
Fam, I just saw like the coolest movie ever. Oh, you're just gonna walk away. Oh, yeah. I was gonna tell someone else about this movie I watched. Alright, whatever. Alright, well, you know what? Fuck it. I really don't care. I really don't care about going down there and, you know, collecting the money and stuff like that. First of all, we're pretty good on bills anyways, right? I mean, you know, we got them dollar. The hell? Wait, hold up.
Disrespect the law.
Did I take you guys out?
Are you feeling sick? Yes.
Whatever. Anyways, am I really feeling sick? I don't know. See, active effects, bone break fever. Oh, I do not know how I usually get those, but I do know how to cure them. Gotta get a little something from, the Dawn Guard quest line. I should have like 1,000,000 cure disease. Here we go. Bada boom. And we are good. Thank you. What's up? Alright. Oh yeah, I never seen you before. Oh yeah, it's random, dude. Alright, cool.
Yes.
Can't a man drink in peace?
Maven said you were expecting me.
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. HonningBrew's owner, Sabyarn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard, and we're going to poison the mead.
You have the poison?
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabyarn to give it to us. The Meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You know what I mean?
How do I fit in?
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabyarn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Clever.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabyarn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
So how do I get to the burn rats?
Both of the
Bats.
buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the Meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the Meadery would get infested. That's where you should start.
What about just going in through the brewery?
Sabyarn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead.
And why are you doing all this?
I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabyarn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but he's working my fingers to the bone. He treats me like a slave. I have to do every nasty, dirty job in the Meadery.
There's more to this than a debt, isn't there?
If this plan works, not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabyarn ends up in jail, she's gonna take over his Meadery. And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar Meadery in Whiterun? You're looking at him.
Why bother poisoning the nest for Sabyarn?
Once Sabyarn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming back. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there, now you need to clear them out. Remember, Sabyarn will be needing a helping hand. Make it look good.
Alright, so we got a mission. We're gonna go in and basically frame a dude for doing absolutely nothing. So, hey, Sadia.
Is there something I can do for you?
You got anything on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
Oh, I will take these coffee beans that I've been looking for God knows how long at this point.
It's been a pleasure.
Wow, she really needs to get laid. Alright, anyways, so let's go ahead. Be like, this is where I just like, you know, blasting or bada bing, sorry, taken, spoken for. Alright, so let's go to the HonningBrew Meadery. What the hell is this? Okay. Are you ready for me? Are you expecting me?
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Is there something wrong?
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new HonningBrew Reserve for the Captain of the Guard. If he sees the Meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
I might be able to help.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done.
That's the only way I operate.
Oh, very well. Here's half. You'll get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed.
How do I permanently clear the vermin?
I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy, good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back.
You got a deal.
Don't come back until every one of those things are dead.
You mentioned someone named Malice?
Malice is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago I knew he'd never be able to pay back. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper. Now I've got to clean up this mess. Keep your hands to yourself.
Alright, so... What an asshole. I got nothing else to say, really. But, you know, I do think that, you know, we got some time to sneak around a bit. See if we can pick up some extra, what you call it? Pick up some extra payment for us. But, you know, we're thieves. We do that. So there's actually two ways that you can actually do this mission. But I gotta be honest, I never actually have done the way. And obviously the way I'm talking about is either A, you can actually yeah, I know there's the Cats of Skyrim. Ah, this is awesome. So this talks about the Khajiit race, you know, like Zargo's race. There's that lore behind how Khajiits can be made, and it's something to do with the moon. So they can either become like a regular little house cat, they can become like a human-like cat like Zargo, or they can become a Saber Cat, or they can become like a lion cool guy. Maybe this will explain it. It's not a long book, so let's go ahead and read it. Cats of Skyrim, a report by Alditule. I have been sent to this frigid wasteland to catalog and study any of its indigenous cats, which has also far been uneventful. After months of wandering, I have so far only encountered some variation of the same basic species. In my travels, I have encountered several Khajiits outcasts from their clans that have taken up residence in Skyrim. They have been, wow, this music really kicking up in it. They have been most unhelpful, probably for fear I'd exposed their locations. I can't say I'm surprised that there are few Khajiit here. It's cold and unwelcoming. Saber Cats are basic giant cats that have evolved too dangerously sharp front teeth. The average Saber Cat has a reddish-brown fur, which it uses to blend into grassy regions. But I have observed them skulking and sleeping on rocks, so I don't believe their fur is for camouflage. The primary attacks of the Saber Cats are its biting attack, but it can also briefly rear up to attack with its front claw. I have also seen it pounce forward on its prey in particularly powerful attack. The snowy versions of the Saber Cats has spotted white fur, which I believe it uses more for stalking than its cousins in the plains. The tooth of the cat is rumored to be useful in potions that restore stamina, as well as a potion that will temporarily give a more keen eye for smithing. A skillful hunter can usually salvage the pellets and teeth of their kill, but report that the meat is tasteless and not fit to eat. Which kind of makes sense, because you know what? I just realized you never actually, like... Oh, let's go ahead and take this real quick. Oh, that was a school book. You never actually take any of the meat from a Saber Cat. You just, you know, you just take everything else on it. The eye, the tooth, the skin. So, interesting. Maybe Blackbriar's offer? What? We just talked to this, so let's see what we got here. Sabjorn. Okay, so this is the guy that we talked to downstairs. This is my third and final offer. I feel that I've been more than generous with the amounts I've stated to buy your meadery. There's no reason for competition to stifle both of our business. Unified, we can make Blackbriar Mead a household name and bury anyone else who tries to start a similar business in Skyrim. If you wish to accept my offer, please come to Riffin and stay at my manor as a guest. I think you'll find that being a part of the Blackbriar family would be both lucrative and life-saving. Maybe. Well, she has a point. I mean, we are here for a certain reason. Fishing boots. What? Is there actually fishing, like, outfits that we can use? Cause that would be awesome. I'm gonna need Sabjorn's keys, which I do not, I do not know where it is from. But, let's go ahead and, oh god. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and steal this book for a certain reason. Because we might be coming across something called the Wabbajack pretty soon. We'll take that. Alright. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to be really finding anything else much more useful. Restores 20 points stamina. Stamina regenerates 25% slower for 20. Nah. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and do our job. Wait a minute. So he didn't actually have the key on him. Did I miss something? Alright, so he didn't actually have the key on him, so I kind of wonder if the key's back here. No. I don't see the key back here. Weird.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Okay. Whatever. I don't know where Sabjorn's key's gonna be. Oh, I think I know where it's gonna be. I think I know where it's gonna be. Okay, sorry. It's been a minute since I played Thief questline. Let alone it's the first time I've ever actually role-playing a Thief questline, so. Oh, hello. Venom Fang Schemer. I didn't know that they evolved to anything. Alright. So I meant to actually get my bow out and beat their asses, but okay, so we're already in combat. Let's go activate that. Watch out for traps. I assume this is as far as it's gotten, so the rest is just gonna be us from here on out. There's webs too, so there's definitely gonna be some spiders, some spooky spiders. Oh my god, there's so many of you guys. But you guys are super blind, so should be fine. It is fine by me. Alright, let's go ahead and level up. I want to go ahead and level up with Magicka. And, oh my god, we're so close to getting Magic Conjuration. Honestly, I might keep a perk point just so we can try to grind and get to level 100 of the Conjuration. That's how I'm feeling right now. Alright. Why is there a bottle of HonningBrew mead down here? I don't assume that the skiers are stealing beer and drinking them or anything, so like they're having a game tonight or something. Oh my god, imagine we just walked down here and we just saw a bunch of skeevers playing poker or something. Lighting a cigar. Alright, it's definitely gonna be some what do you call them? Spiders. Let's go ahead and start soul trapping as well, just so we can get some more points into our conjuration. Okay, should be good for now. Let's go ahead and get our bow out. that's a big one. Where you going, bitch? Wait, can you even fit in here? Oh, you look like you can. Ah, well, somebody's about to get somebody's about to get a little bit grindy here. We're just gonna keep shooting soul trap at this hoe just so we can keep getting points to our conjures. Okay, that's about it. Alright, let's go ahead and kill it. So, something really cool, right? So, since I played Metal Hellslinger yesterday, if you don't know what that is, imagine Doom, but with a rhythm that you have to hit in order to do more damage. It's kind of hard to explain. You just gotta play it. Best, like one of the best demos I played this year, and the game comes out next month. And yeah, you can bet your ass we're going through a gameplay of it. But anyways, well, so it got me in the mood to start playing Doom, and I decided to go ahead and play Doom like off screen, like the DLC. And I was just like thinking of the music, right? And I was like, you know, the music, like, it makes more sense if the music wasn't for me killing the demons. It makes more sense if the demon, if there was, like, the music was for the demons, because I am the boss, you know? Like, I have a health bar, you know, they have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you know when you fight a boss battle, right? You have an epic boss battle music. And usually the boss battle music is dedicated towards the actual, damn, lining on up. Come on, let's go. Oh, I can't hit you because you're in your dead body.
Hello?
Brother.
Who's that?
You know, Daisy. Please don't have frost spells. Do you have frost spells, sir? You have frost spells. Alright, if this dude, oh no, oh my god, I fucking hate frost spells. Purely for the reason that they slow your ass down. Like, that was me actually trying to move. Like, look, this is me trying to move. Okay, well, it didn't work that time, but yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and get some backup. And then let's get your bow out, and then let's go ahead and get one of our stronger arrows. Why can't I? Okay, for some reason not letting me use my. It's not letting me use my thing. Oh, there we go. Oh, I can't move that hit. Oh. There we go. Why the hell is there a guy just chilling out with a bunch of skeevers? Oh, yeah, it's a general, so let's go ahead and see what he's doing down there. Alright. Not too long of a read. Let's do this. 10 years of ridicule. 10 years of imprisonment. 10 years of exile. The chosen threw rocks. The women spat upon me as menfolk dragged me into Whiterun's prison. They branded me as a danger to their pitiful existence. Use words like madman and insane. Could a madman escape the prison undetected? Could a lunatic establish a laboratory right under their noses? Could a psychopath create a mighty army from the common skeever? My days as an apprentice alchemist in Winterhold were no better. Those egotistical braggarts, and why did I say it like that? And couldn't compete with my abilities. Where they fell short, I'd constantly excelled. Did they appreciate my genius? Did they relish in my contribution? No. My instructors beat me and said I was irresponsible, and the archmages cast me into the streets like a common beggar. As my enemies grow complacent and weak, as they forgot Hamlin and his utter brilliance. I build my army. I used every bit of knowledge at my disposal to forge their demise. Thanks to Sabjorn's unwitting assistance, my legion grows stronger every day. The irony that the same ingredients used to make this vile drink could be used to feed upon my offspring isn't lost upon me. Oh, they will pay. Their ignorance of impending annihilation amuses me. I will bury Whiterun and watch Winterhold burn. And when they experience the fury I've unleashed upon them, when my progeny and gnawing the flesh from their bones, they will come begging and groveling at my feet. But there will be no mercy, no quarter, no leniency, and I will laugh, and I will dance, and I will rejoice over the mangled, broken corpses. The time for recompense, I never heard that word before, has arrived. 10 years of pain, 10 years of misery, 10 years of death. That is an awesome fucking journal, by the way. Whoever actually wrote that, like, whoever is the dev that actually wrote that, good shit. So, apparently, this guy, has fallen to a new low. Ooh, I would definitely take that. Has fallen to a new low. And was basically outcasted in not only Whiterun, but also in Winterhold. And so he comes down here, I guess, to the HonningBrew Meadery to raise a army of skeevers, and one day plans to attack, but we just ended up stopping him before he got too strong. And you know what's awesome, too? We weren't even down here for that. Hell, no one even knew this guy existed. And no one's gonna know this guy's exist. Okay. And no one's even gonna know that this guy even existed. Oh, brother. Ain't that awesome? Like, we were doing our own story and came across this guy who had his own path, who had his own story that he was going through. And we stopped him. That's what I love about Skyrim. Alright. I don't remember what I was talking about beforehand, but I was talking about Doom, right? I remember now. Let's go ahead and put this here. But yeah, no, I was saying, like, so you know, you go into a boss battle, right? Like what we just did there, right? And you're like, oh no, here's a boss. We'll have this epic boss while you fight this boss battle. But in Doom and sometimes like the boss battles, like when we're fighting dragons, they aren't usually for, like, the boss battles aren't usually dedicated to the dragons or the enemies. They're dedicated to us. We are the boss battle. I don't know, it's hard to fucking explain it, but fuck it. Doesn't even matter anymore. Alright. So we completely failed at alchemy because, well, you know, we suck. But what else is new there? Let's see. Boom. Alright. We can always... Are we still at 96? Yeah. But it looks like we're about to get to 97, so not too bad. And boom, boom. Alrighty. Well, job's done. Almost. We got one more thing we have to do. Let's drop a little poison in here. And boom. Alright, let's go ahead and loot through some stuff real quick. Okay, looks like we're gonna be alone in here, so we don't have to watch our backs for anything. I was thinking we could probably like actually sell some of those HonningBrews, but nah, I really don't want to go through that right now. Plus I don't really actually know who to sell it to. I know you can give it to oh, that's sick. I know you can give it to read the certificate of authenticity. Okay, we're gonna wait to do that. Let's focus on finishing this mission. Oh, okay. Alright, so the thing that we just picked up was actually something from the Creation Club quest. Which I heard isn't very good. So, there is a time where a lot of Creation Club stuff was garbage.
Was something we discussed unclear?
Bitch! Job's finished.
Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished.
So what about my pay?
You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Good thing we've already got half of it.
Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it HonningBrew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell,
Got his
Sabjorn.
fist out, he's ready to fight.
I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften?
I need to get a look at Sabjorn's books.
So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help.
You never mentioned that lunatic living in the tunnels.
I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later.
So what are you gonna do with this place?
Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Real quick. Okay. Alright, well, let's see. Let's go back up here real quick before we leave and check through Sabjorn's belongings to try to get our book that we've been pretty much sent here to find in the first place. There it goes. The thing that we tried opening earlier. Promissory note. Let's read it. Sabjorn. Within the enclosed crate, you'll find the final payment. As we discussed, HonningBrew Meadery should now begin brewing mead at full production. In regards to your concerns about interference from Maven Blackbriar, I can assure you that I'll do everything in my power to keep her assets and her cronies at bay. This is the beginning of a long and successful future for both of us. Well, that didn't turn out well, did it? We'll take a little extra payments for ourselves. So, an expert door. Well, I call it challenge. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and spend a skill point, see if we can get an easier time lockpicking this. No. But at least a depth box will be easier to pick now. So. And I'll take that. Oh, what we got here? A HonningBrew decanter. Very interesting. Return it to Delvin. Okay. We got another strong box here too. Son of a bitch. Close. Got it. Wow. Only 5 gold in this expert strong box. Like I got robbed. See what I did there? Robbed? Because, you know, we're thief. No? Okay. Alright, I think we've got everything that we came looking for. First hold revolt. Whatever. Alright, it's probably a very interesting book, and I'll just never end up reading it. Okay, let's go. So.
Huh?
Alright, let's see what we got here. So now that Mal's position as the owner of HonningBrew Meadery has been secured, I need to find any information to point out how Sabion was able to fund this costly operation. So let's return back to Maven Blackbriar. And as well, return this interesting object that we found. And give it back to Delvin. I guess we might as well just turn in that quest while we're at it as well. So, you know, we're here.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Oh, she's upstairs. Alright.
I trust you have good news for me?
Job's finished. Here's the information you requested.
This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol.
Yeah, I've seen that symbol before.
Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services. I believe we're done. I believe Brynjolf wishes to speak with you. We're done here.
Alright, well that went better than I expected, so.
Yeah. What's your problem?
You're still saying the same thing now. Let's help her out.
Huh? What do you want?
You work at the stables?
Yes. Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
What kind of trouble are you in?
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
Tell me the details.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
Alright, I'll help you pay off your debt.
You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of...
Yeah, well, this chick seems like she only knows how to say one thing. Oh, hello, thank you for following me inside.
Yeah. What's your problem?
I wanted to ask you about Shadier's debt.
Back off. This action's all mine. No room for anyone else in the guild on this one.
Do me a favor and drop the debt.
Why should I bother? I've already made a bunch of coin off of his shipments, so anything else I squeeze out of him would be a bonus. Oh, wait a second. I see what this is. You want me to cut you in, or you'll rat me out to Brynjolf. Tell you what, I'll give you a share right now if you forget the whole thing.
Alright, you got a deal.
Now you're talking. Oh, if you see Shadra, remind him he still owes me that debt.
So, Sapphire, if you haven't noticed, she's actually wearing the same outfit as us, and that is because she is part of the Thief Guild. So, will you tell me your real name?
Look, I don't really know you. I don't even really know anyone here. Why do you care anyway? It's not like we're family. This is a business.
Something that'll make you this angry.
Look, you want to know about me? All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you about the time I was a young girl, barely out of her teens, living on a pig farm in the middle of nowhere. Didn't have a coin to spend between our entire family. Ate the same slop we fed our livestock.
Sounds horrible.
Oh wait, it gets much better. How about the fact that our farm was attacked by bandits, and that they killed my entire family who didn't even brandish a weapon against them? Here's the best part. They took me as a prize and violated me for a fortnight. Tossed me from bandit to bandit like...
You don't have to continue.
It's fine. I had to tell someone, I suppose. Carrying around a weight like that, it hurts after a while. Cuts you inside like a dagger to the heart.
So how did you escape?
Over time, I managed to gain their confidence. Then one night I grabbed a knife, waited until they fell asleep, and cut their throats. I never returned to that pig farm, you know. There's nothing for me there. So that's my sad story. What do you think?
You still never told me your real name.
Maybe one day. Just not today. I hope we bump into each other again.
One conversation, she's already my best friend. Ah ha 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 ha. Her name is Sapphire and she actually has Sapphire in her pockets, lol. Alright. Well, that was a story I was hoping not to run into, but you know what? Just because it's Skyrim, I mean, hey man, shit happens, you know? So, like, I mean, I was basically what I was saying is, like, I mean, there are some adult mature stuff that happens in this game as well, so let's not forget. So, there's actually a scene that you can actually find, like, somewhere in, I believe it's called the Hall, no, it's not the Hallmark trees. It's basically around Markarth, though, you know, where all the mountains and shit is, like, all the way over there. And you can find a dead body of a female woman in her, yeah, you weirdo. She basically, like, in her panties and bra, and you can see her, like, bent over a rock with an arrow in the back of her head. So, yeah, this can get pretty fucked.
Any luck with Sapphire?
Sorry, I couldn't change Sapphire's mind.
Oh. Well, thanks for trying, I suppose. I'll just have to come up with the coin somehow.
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place.
What a weird guy. Alright. Well, we are a Thief Guild, and you know what? I don't want to betray my own homies, so. We are who we are. So. Alright, let's go ahead and return this quest so we can get this off of our radar. And I guess we'll go ahead and get information about our new quest. What is going on? There's a thief?
This is your last mistake.
There's a thief. Why is... isn't the point of being a thief you're supposed to, like, be sneaky and all? And why is he a bad guy, too? I thought he was part of my crew. Well, I guess since he's not gonna be, alive, we might as well just take a peek around his little stuff. Hey, Mule.
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
So whatever happened to your blade, Grimsever?
It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn.
Alright, I really don't care right now. Let's go ahead and continue our quest. Oh, I love this PS5 loading time. I remember back in the day, man, playing this game on the PS3, and you had to wait. Basically, you had enough time to go make a whole dinner for like a whole family by the time you get through like a loading screen. It took forever, so I'm so glad
on the
we got
street
past
is that poor
this point.
Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
Yeah, very fortunate for Maven.
Exactly.
Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
The same symbol from Golden Glow Estate was evolved.
And this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabiorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild.
Is there anything we can do?
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before. No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence.
Watch where you're swinging, weirdo. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to the boss. The boss. There he is.
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol.
I found the same marking at HonningBrew Meadery.
It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
You admire them?
They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point.
Sorry, Mercer.
Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency.
I have.
Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
And how can we make them pay?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum Eye. Slimy bastard.
Where do I begin?
Gullum Eye is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Alright, see if we can find Brynjolf to, Oh, hey,
Well,
Sapphire.
hey there. What can Sapphire do for you? Look, if I was a little harsh before, I just want you to know it's because you were new. Know what I mean?
It's fine.
Maybe I'll see you around the guild.
She really wants to bend me over already. Like, we only have one more conversation. It was probably the worst conversation you can have for a brand new person. And now she's like, oh, hey. You're back, huh? So, alright, where the hell is Brynjolf, by the way? I want to go ahead and talk to this guy so we can get some information about our next mission that we will start in the next episode. There you are.
I can't believe Gullum Eye's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last septim. But he's no mastermind.
Think he'll give me trouble?
Trouble? Huh. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
So how do I get them to talk?
You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullum Eye, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
Betrayal or not, don't let him live.
I'm glad to see you're embracing our methods. It would be a waste to lose a contact at the East Empire Company before we had the entire story. Just keep on Gullum Eye's tail, and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
East Empire Company, you were there.
A mercantile group that has established ports all over Tamriel. They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources, so don't get their feathers in a ruffle.
If I get information of from Gullum Eye, what then?
Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important. If you discover Gullum Eye's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well.
You think Gullum Eye will give me trouble?
There are thieves, and then there is Gullum Eye. No honor, no code at all. He'd shake your hand and stab you in the back at the same time. The cut he's supposed to provide the guild has dwindled as of late. He says pickings in the warehouse are slim, but I'm certain he's lying. Keep your eyes on him. He's quite crafty.
How's Gullumai an asset to the guild?
Gullumai works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse. Good luck in Solitude. Keep Gullumai alive, but remind him who we are.
Alright, well, that's what we're gonna go ahead and end our episode. So, yeah. Hey, man. We got to meet more Maven Blackbriar. Got to hear a really terrible backstory. I was not expecting. But, yeah, cool. Anyways, that's all for today's episode. Really, I really don't have anything much more to say. Actually, I never looked up. Cool. Alright. Well, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode later. Oh, wrong button. Nope, wrong button. There we go. Right button.